Alright, so if you pull up your PowerSchool Unified Classroom dashboard, from here you're going to click on Grading, and then you're going to click on Grades. Once Grades comes up, depending on what your default menu is, it'll either say Traditional, Standards, Comment Verification, Category Totals, or All Reporting Terms. You're going to want to click on Comment Verification. It's important to make sure that this says T1 and not Y1. Y1 represents year 1, and you need to put in comments for just trimester 1. After that, your specific class will be up. You'll click on where it says comment. This menu comes up. Then you need to go from this ABCDF percentage screen. You need to find the comment bubble over here and click that. Then you'll have your blank comment text box. However, you're supposed to click on Show Comment Bank down here, and then your comment bank should load. From there, all you need to do is press the plus button to add that specific comment. One shortcut trick that I use is if I have a lot of students that I feel have the same comments, such as maybe a pleasure to have in class, and sets a good example for others. Once you put them in, you can then highlight them, right click, and copy, and then from there you can click on all the other students that you may feel those same comments apply to, and then just right click and paste them in. If you don't want to do it that way, then you're welcome to just individually click each student's comment bar. Thank you. And hit the plus button to add in that specific comment that you feel applies. Then you're going to hit save once you're done adding your comments. And at the very bottom it says final grade status. That doesn't have to be clicked until you are completely done finalizing all of their grades and their comments. You can always go back to this comment verification screen and click final grade status. It just kind of sends a memo to the PowerSchool admin side saying that you are saying that your grades are complete. This doesn't represent you printing off your actual comment verification form, but it's just another step to say to click if your grades are actually done for that trimester. Once you are completely finished putting in citizenship, finalizing grades, and inputting comments, this is the screen that you'll print. You can either use the print screen function, or you can right click and hit print, and then it'll print a screen view of that page. Or you're able to change the destination to a PDF format and choose to save it as a PDF, and then you can then email the PDF files to the main office that way as well. Okay, so when it comes to inputting citizenship from your dashboard screen, you're going to go to grading. After grading, you'll hit the sub menu of grades. Once your grade screen loads, you'll want to choose standards. And once again, you need to make sure that your T1 is selected and not Y1, because you're inputting your citizenship for this trimester 1 report card. If you slowly hover your mouse over the standards, it will let you know what each numeric standard represents, which category it represents. So this first one is effort. Here at David Ellis West, the middle school does not put in an effort grade. The second column should be citizenship, but just to be safe, make sure you just roll your mouse over it to see what pops up. So citizenship column should be the second one. From there, you're going to choose between your 1, 2, or 3. If you feel like the majority of these students are a 1, then you can click 1 and you can use the fill function to quickly fill them in, and then perhaps go through and change whichever students you feel are more like a 2 or a 3. Or if you feel the majority of your class is a 2, same thing. Click 2, choose the fill function, and then you can go through and individually identify the students that aren't that, just as a time saver. Then you'll choose save, and once you've completed doing that, you can hit final grade status to just notify that you're done inputting those citizenship grades for those students. Of course, you'll still need to go through and make sure your comments are complete. You'll know that you have comments in for every student when you see this blue comment bubble. If you're required to put in comments for every student, then you'll need to for sure look to see if, I know here it's a C or below, so you definitely want to make sure you have a comment bubble next to all of your C's, D's, or F's, to ensure that you did in fact put a comment in for them. And to go through your other classes, you would just then select a different class, make sure your standard screen is up, you're in the right trimester, and once again scroll to the correct column for citizenship and then input the grades for citizenship as a 1, 2, or a 3, and choose save and final grade status for each section.